What's up, all you lovely people? This is Silver from Elements Gaming, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Was really glad to see that you guys liked the first episode of it, as I can never talk as usual. So I figured, why not do some more? Let's see what we got to say. Will I follow the rules this time?
To a set of two open
Yes,
doors,
I did. You know what? I'll be nice. I'll go through the left. We'll do what you say. I don't usually like it, but we'll do it.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Look, the office
Feeling
that
a wave
isn't
of
actually
disbelief,
working now.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Is there an eraser I can pick up? Just erase it. I don't need no consulting. Tomorrow we gotta get the agenda done. Gotta do it. Get Chris out of the broom closet. What is Chris doing in the broom closet? Is he making out with the mop again? Everyone's unique. Except you, Linda. You're not. You're not special. Is he in the closet? Oh. Closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet.
I...
There was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, that's not fun. Can I make out with the broom?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No
cannot tell me
reason
what to do.
be here.
I followed your rules one time. I'm not doing it. It sucks.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
It's fun too.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yep.
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because I like it. I am an introvert. I need to be by myself.
There's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. It didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
That's why I enjoy it so much.
Maybe
because it bugs you.
Somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
They probably would have done the same too, so shut up.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Well, fuck you!
He only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
Have you? Have you really?
Dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Well, that sounds pretty awesome, to be honest.
The responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Not listening.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
You talk a lot.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer.
Oh dang, just gonna fucking
first-person video
replace a person? Oh, he died. Just get somebody else there.
So that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right.
I'm imagining that the narrator is the light bulb. Let's just stare into the light. This is enjoyable. I hope you guys like this. You guys were expecting quality content. No, I'm just sitting here in a broom closet. Just don't mind me. We're done here. Okay, I legit think you can't do anything else.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you're coming to a staircase.
Oh, I should
Stanley
listen.
walked
Oh, sorry.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Well, we've already defied you once, so why not keep going? Can I go in here? Ooh, red. What does red mean? Is that a button? Ooh, look, a car! We can escape
Stanley
this hellhole.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for
Are you making out in
And
there?
in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that
Somebody's
risk?
in the car.
All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
He makes
And
a
for
good
that
point.
matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Have I been here before?
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
No,
And at last,
it can't.
he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
You know what, I'm gonna move forward. You're getting
What
annoying.
a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy
Wait,
after
what?
all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my...
Maybe
boring
this is
old
why he's
job
been talking
pushing
this whole
buttons.
time.
I may as well enjoy this
What the
while I
hell?
still do
I'm in a loop!
so, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What?
Then
Whoa.
he imagined himself
What?
soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Ooh.
It was so much fun, and
This
Stanley
is
marveled
cool.
he was still not woken up. How was he remaining
That's
so
so
lucid?
cool!
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed
Wait,
he
what if I
hadn't
go back?
asked himself
Oh.
sooner. Why is
I was
there
gonna say,
a
what
voice in
what
my
happens if I
head
go backwards?
dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me,
This is a lot of
thinking
talking.
about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Am I?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, surely, if he could just...
Shut
He
up!
would prove it. He would
If he could
prove
just
that
shut
he
up.
was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited
Nah.
himself to wake up.
No!
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
So hard.
the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Oh.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with
I'm
this
so
dream.
tired.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
Yes, I want to continue pushing the
I want my
buttons.
apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want
Yeah,
is
it's all
my
boring.
life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Yeah,
Everything
Normal's
will be
weird.
fine.
almost stupid.
I am okay.
Oh, I thought he was going to say, I am Stanley. Nope, still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please.
I have a penis. Believe me.
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Well, that really escalated right there.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Whoa.
But on this particular day,
What?
her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
Did I go crazy?
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment,
Well, you got one thing right.
how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then,
Well, I'm glad me laying on the ground makes you feel better.
the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Yes, just
And then she turned
stare.
around.
Don't call an ambulance or nothing. Just mean. Well, that was certainly a lot of words. I'm not completely sure if that was an ending, because last time it rolled credits. But we'll go ahead and call it there. I know that was a lot of talking for him. And I probably could have said more, but I want you guys to be able to hear it, and I wanted to hear it too, because I haven't done this game before. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely plan on doing some more of these. I know there's still several endings. I've heard at least, what, like 7, I think? I'll have to look into it again, but thank you guys for staying tuned, watching through the whole thing if you made it this far. But as always, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.